So, my guy, I want to play. What's on the docket?
Glad you asked. We're playing Santorini today. It's normally for 2 to 4 players, but I heard it was dope with 3 people. Do you have anybody in mind you want to bring?
I think I might.
Alright, your turn, man.
Your turn.
I mean, do you feel like going today?
Hey, man, relax. You know, it's her first time.
I mean, I know it's their first time, but I mean, come on now.
Man, look what you just did.
I thought you said she was smart. The game we're playing today is Santorini. The goal of Santorini is to get one of your 2 beautiful workers to the 3rd level of the tower they're trying to build. Santorini can host 4 players, but is best played with 2. The game progresses with 2 main phases that each player will take. The movement phase and the building phase. So when it comes to the movement phase, you will select one of your workers and move in any space that is unoccupied, that is in the direct vicinity of your player. If a space is occupied, that means it's either taken by one of your opponents or your own piece, or there is a tower that is too high for you to jump onto. Since the board is empty, we'll move to a free, unoccupied space. The build phase works similarly to the movement phase. You may not build underneath yourself, and you may not build on top of an opponent or yourself. However, if the space is free, you may build. There are 3 main build pieces. You have your base, your 2nd level, and then your top level. If you have a level 2, you may not jump 2 levels, and you may not jump down 2 levels. However, you may move to a space adjacent of it and build on top of it. So you may build multiple levels up, but you may not move multiple levels up. If you see that your opponent is about to win, what you'll want to do is move to the adjacent completed tower and then put a cap on it. Now, you will be sealing away your opportunity to win the game from that tower, but you will be blocking your opponent. The game is automatically over when you or your opponent may not move or build with either of your workers. Are you ready to get building? Alright, my man, you ready to play some Santorini?
I'm ready to fly to Greece, to Santorini, and, you know, enjoy this game there. But for now, we'll enjoy it here. So.
Yeah, I gotcha. So, since I will be going first,
Cool.
You get to place your character on the board first.
Well, you know, once wise man told me to play in the most strategical place, so
Okay.
I'll be here.
Alright, so I'm going to play it here.
That's an interesting choice. By that decision, I will also be playing here.
Alright, now I'm going to play here. So, the game will begin, so I'll move
go.
here. And then move this bad boy here.
Okay. I will be moving here. I will be placing this.
Okay, sweet. So we'll go here.
Here. Here. And I will place
Here.
Start building. Here. Here. I will here.
Okay. So I'm going to go here.
This here. Haha.
Okay. Good choice.
Here. Place this here.
Very good. So I can go here and place this right here. Very good.
I'll do it here.
Oh, you've activated my trap card. Oh, Lord Yugimoto. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna place this.
Ruh-roh.
You've activated my trap card.
Uh-oh. Huh. Looks like I'm happy.
Here. And obviously,
Of course.
put this here.
Uh-oh.
And.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
I'll go here. And I believe I'll go here, and I will sadly mark my defeat and put it here.
wah, 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 wah,
That
wah.
makes you victorious.
So, Mr. Tona, what did you think about the beautiful game of Santorini?
Well, Seto Kaiba, I really love playing Santorini. It's honestly the most beautiful game that I've seen recently. It's the way they're able to capture the Santorini architecture with such a simple game. It's amazing. And not only is it pleasant to look at, it's easy to play, easy to learn, but the strategy's still there. It's a beautiful game. Design and the way it looks. What about you?
Absolutely. I think the coolest mechanic is the longer you play, like the actual city is being built. And I think that's just so fantastic.
Yeah.
When it comes to like the strategy deal, I feel like there is a ton of strategy. Like it gets to like there's multiple layers of strategy that you can use. I think we've only scratched the surface of this for the simple fact that there are god cards that give additional perks to builders. So if we revisit this, I think it'll be a vastly different game. It is a 2 to 4 player game, but I honestly think out of all the times I've played this, it's best for 2.
I could definitely see that it's just, works perfectly with 2 players. What would you rate this?
Out of 5 WOBs, I'm gonna rate this a good 3.5 for what it is. It's easy to teach, very hard to master, and I believe that the replayability of this game is extremely high for the simple fact that it's simple to play, kind of like a checkers, but it's not too complex to where it's gonna scare you off like chess. What about yourself?
For once we agree. I think our scores finally have become the mine. We have synchronized. I think this is a 3.5 for me as well. It is, again, such a beautiful game. So easy to learn, so hard to master. And you can definitely see different skill levels of you've played this multiple times where I have only played it once or twice, and you can see that I've only been scratching the surface. And like you said, there's other god cards that even make it more complex, more fun. I really enjoyed this game. This was a good one.
Fantastic, I agree. Thank you for watching our video. We'd really love it if you followed us on our social media platforms at WeAreBored, where you can stay up to date on the latest news, content, and other pictures and videos that we would love to share with you guys. Also, if you like this video, remember to like, share, and subscribe it to get the word out so all of us can be bored together.